Hi, I'm Christine Cushing, and welcome to another helping of my favorite foods. What makes Greek souvlaki so addictive? It's juicy, it's flavorful, it's tender, and it's wrapped in my soft Greek pita, stuffed with tomatoes, tzatziki, whatever else you want to put in it. Oh, can't wait to show you how to make it. Let's go. Generally speaking, let's talk chicken for a little bit. I am known for using chicken thighs pretty much in everything I do. However, I know everybody loves to use the chicken breast. So I wanted to give you a foolproof way of getting that juicy, tender Greek souvlaki with the lean chicken breast, okay? If you follow my step-by-step instructions with the details, you're gonna get a nice, juicy, tender souvlaki made of lean chicken breast. Let's go. Today I'm going to stir things up a little bit because I'm not doing a classic marinade for this souvlaki. Ooh, what's it going to be? Stay tuned to find out. Now I'm starting with 2 chicken breasts. Doesn't matter that they're not the same size. Ideally you want to remove that little tender, and I just want to make sure that I cut them into basically even cubes. I'm going for about 2 inches square here, more or less. Want to make sure I wipe down my area. You notice I always use a plastic board. Scrub everything down. Now transferring to a glass bowl because this is where I'm going to create my marinade. Now here's the important part, and it's a bit unorthodox, let's say that. At this point, you're probably going to want to start with the lemon. Well, when I say you, I mean me, and olive oil and everything to marinate it, right? Here, I'm making what's basically a dry brine. So only adding the salt and then the aromatics. So all of the herbs are gonna go in. So starting with my kosher salt, which you have to use, it works the best, I'm creating a dry brine that will draw some moisture out from the meat and then push it back in, creating its own brine. It's so cool. I've got some beautiful fresh thyme in my garden. Also have some chives. You can use whatever herbs you like. Green onions are a perfect replacement for the chives. Now I'm going to add it right to my chicken. Putting in the kosher salt. This is about a ½ teaspoon for 4 skewers. The full recipe always below. And I'm going with a sweet but smoky paprika. It's going to add a little color and a bit of smoke. And you must have Greek oregano. I mean, it's the law. Going in now with my chives or green onions if you don't have chives. And whatever herbs you have. Putting in my fresh thyme, which I totally love and is really big in Greece, actually. Did you think I was actually not going to use lemon? Hello! And some cracked black pepper. And a little tossing. Now it does feel a little bit weird because it's dry, but I did do it the other way where I added the lemon and the olive oil and it made a very noticeable difference. I've only tested this 1 to 2 hours with the dry brining in the small pieces, so I wouldn't do it overnight. I think that would be a little bit too much. So this is where the lemon comes in. I'm going to use the juice of ½ a lemon, and really depending on the size of lemon you have, and going in with some extra virgin Greek olive oil for sure, and just giving that a shake. And this marinade, the moist part, is going to be added right on cue. I'm going to put ½ of this lemon olive oil mixture into the chicken bits, chicken cubes, and make sure I toss it nicely. Now I want to get them on the skewers. I'm going with a large skewer here. And the key is really just to thread even pieces. You see how I leave that end on the bottom? That's going to be key for me to be able to turn them on the skewer by hand. If you want to soak these, you can, just to prevent excess drying or charring. I'm taking this to the grill. My barbecue is preheating right now. In addition, if I have a little piece of onion kicking around, I like to do a little rub on my grill. Helps to release things from the grill. It's a great trick. Now I'm putting on the skewers, and I want my temperature to be at kind of a medium high, not too hot. Saving that marinade for later. After about 8 minutes or so, I turn them right over onto the other side. See how they're releasing and they're starting to get a beautiful caramelized color? That's what I'm looking for. About 8 minutes aside. I do like to add a little of this marinade. Yes, the oil is going to flare up, but I love doing this. It gives it more flavor and a little bit of sheen. You don't have to do that. Now I'm turning them on to their sides, so a quarter turn, just to make sure it's all fully cooked. What I'm looking for is an internal temperature of 165. Super important. Look at the color. Come on. Now for a little more of that marinade. While it's warm, it's really going to absorb it, and then the chicken juices meld. It's so amazing. Look at this pita. Did I mention? You got to check out my video for soft Greek pita. This is what you need for this souvlaki. Okay, did I hear you say the works? I'm going in with tzatziki. Don't even tell me you don't want tzatziki. Little cherry tomatoes and just a few pieces of onion. French fries are a little Greek trick. They always add them into the souvlaki. I'm going in with some parsley for freshness. Look at that. Oh, you will love it. Whatever you're saying right now, all I can hear is, taste the souvlaki, taste the souvlaki. Okay, I'm gonna taste some. Crazy. There's bound to be finger licking and a little bit of dabbing of the chin because the flavors are so great together. The chicken is really nice and juicy. You get that lemon and the olive oil, and the tzatziki is a must for me. Okay, you can skip on the red onions, but wow, is that good. All I can say is, Opa encapsulates everything in this beautiful little pita. Thank you for joining me once again on another helping of My Favorite Foods. Like, subscribe, share. Let's have some more fun in the kitchen. See you next time.